Hey guys, everybody out there, it's beer review time. Ooh, I can smell it from here. Whew, that's got some nose on it. Yeah, very sweet, very chocolatey. That's the INNSMOUTH Porter. All right, she's been in the keg. I've been sipping on this. I just haven't had it. I was going to do a homebrew Wednesday last week, but I just didn't have the time. And I just haven't been feeling like making videos, and it's the worst thing to do is hit record when you ain't in the mood. So, cheers, guys. Mm. Chocolatey, roasty, all that stuff that you get with porters and stouts. Creamy head. You had about a 2-finger head there. It's starting to go down. Um, yeah, it came out really good. It's real. It's not. Sometimes some of these stouts that I do, they have like that chewiness. Like almost like you can chew it. Like real thick on the tongue. But this is real loose and watery. hmm This time around, it's very good. So it's going down very smooth. Um, like I said, the whole thing with the hydrometer thing, if I stick it in the main volume, it was like 1050, and then in the flask, it was like 1090 or 1080, something like that. You can go back and look at my kegging video, and you'll see the final gravity results, and at the end of the brew day, the original gravity. Yeah, so I don't know. if you go by Beersmith and stuff, this should only be about not Beersmith, Brewer's Friend, with the grains I use. It should only be about, pushing 6%, 5.5%, 6%, something like that. So I'm leaning towards maybe it was 1050, but this will, a couple of these, does set you sail. So it's got to be at least 6. hmm But there's no way it's 9. I just don't understand it. The whole volume thing with the original gravity with the flask. I don't get it. It's not like the wort is chilled down. It's cool. So there's not really a temperature issue. So it's just strange. It really is. But whatever. I digress. That's that whole thing that's been going on for several years now. With the original gravity being so high in the flask and then not. It's not like it's sticking or anything. I spin it around and all that jazz, and you know, I guess I could maybe let it sit in the flask longer and see if the numbers change. But I'd always use the same. I normally dump what I put in the flask. I normally dump back into the brew and then add my yeast. So it's like I don't want to wait too long and then risk uh, infection or anything like that by letting the air hit that flask too long before I pitch the yeast. Uh, I guess I could dump it, but I don't know. I just find it goes right back in, and I've never had an issue. So you got some lacing going on there, guys. So cheers. Mm. hmm Another one in the books for me and Hugo. So not too much else going on the brew front. Obviously, I'm gonna be drinking on this for a little bit and come up with what's next. I'm not too sure if I want to do a new recipe or revisit something. Um, so yeah, food for thought. But if I wait too long in between brews and don't decide to brew, I have to. The next thing that's on list, my spring beer. Well, May. I do my May Day beer, which is my summer ale. I do for May Day. So, and I'm not sure if I'm putting Finru, if I'm gonna put your hops in it or not. I forget if my summer ale used the New Zealand hops. At one point, or Blanca's ale might have used the New Zealand hops at one time. So I might wait for Blanca to use that. I gotta check. My notes. But yeah, other than that, I'm just going to go to the Brew Bible and see if I want to brew something different, or revisit something. Maybe revisit my Belgian ale that I did, or do a different Belgian and see. Because we're going from a dark beer, maybe we'll do a Belgian as a light, that nice golden light Belgian style beer. Mm-hmm. That's good stuff, man. It's smooth. Mm. Mm-hmm. All right, guys. So until we do it again, my friends, remember, let's set sail.